In this video, I'm going to show you how to unlock the new secret dog tag in Battlefield 1 called The Room. Its purpose is not yet known, but it does have Morse code on it that reads "Secret Revealed," and the description is how many other secrets are locked away. Interesting. So how do you get it then? Well, it's pretty easy. First things first, you need to join a server on Fort Vaux. I'd recommend doing this on an empty server by yourself. The French DLC is free for everyone at the moment, so you should be able to get involved. Also, you can only do this on the Conquest game mode, so make sure that you're joining a Conquest server when you attempt this. Once you're on the map, you might remember that there's a door with weird noises coming from inside it and chains on it, with the French word isolement on the top. That means isolation. So how do we open it then? Well, dotted around the level are these red and white signs with text on them. Hidden behind each one is a switch, and each switch sticks out of the sign a bit and relates to a letter. The first one here is an I, and that's the first one that we need to press, so go ahead and interact with it. The goal now is to find the other signs around the level and spell the word isolement in the correct order. I'll show you that now, so follow along with me and do the same. The final letter is the T here, and when you've pressed it, go to the opposite side of the corridor and press the switch there. Then head over to the door and see what happens. Okay then, very strange. In this room you'll find some beds, a painting of a horse, 2 red valves and a weird hole in the corner. You can interact with the valves, but they don't move much, so we've got to open both of them. Let's do the right one first. If you head over to the hole in the corner and throw a grenade down it, the natural thing to do, you'll start to hear some weird noises. There's something down there. Now if you go prone or crouch and listen carefully, you'll hear the thing down there make sounds every now and again. One of the sounds is very different to the others, almost like whatever is down there, if it's a creature or something, is directly below you or banging on some pipes. I'll play it for you now. Listen up. Quite different to all of the others. Now every time you hear that specific sound only, you'll need to throw a grenade down the chute. And if you did it right, you'll hear whatever is down there make an extra growling noise after the explosion, like this. Easy, so only throw a grenade down when you hear that specific sound. And you've got to do that 5 times in total. When you've done that, the monster will go away. It does sound pretty annoyed about it though. You'll notice now too that the water supply has been unblocked and you can open and close the valve. Cool. Next, we need to open the left valve. If you look up above you in the room, you'll notice that there are quite a few pipes. If you hit the pipes with your melee weapon, you'll hear a sound. Now somewhere along these pipes is a section where when you hit it with your melee weapon, it will make a very distinctive, different sound, like this. Notice how it sounds quite different, it's definitely a big thud. Now when you found that spot, keep hitting it with your melee weapon in the same place until it stops making that sound. It usually takes around 10 hits in total. The sound will now move to another area on the pipes, so you've got to go around the room checking them until you can find it again. There it is, different sound. So once again, hit it about 10 times until it goes away. The spot will jump around the pipes to different spots 3 more times now. And once you've completed this action 5 times in total, the left valve will become unlocked. Awesome. So now what? Well, you may have noticed that next to the valves on the wall are weird symbols. And this is part of a key or a code. If you were to head up to the toilets here by the kitchen, you'll see that there are more of these symbols on the wall. And without going into too much detail, you can overlay these in a 3x5 grid to reveal the code 9L, 6R, 2L and 3R. And that's the code that we've got to input into the valves back in the isolation room. So head back there and let's do it. So first up, we're going to open the left valve 9 times. Make sure that you keep count. And then open the right valve 6 times. Then open the left valve 2 times. And then finally, open the right valve 3 times. Once you've done that, let's see what happens. Awesome, so you got some weird noises again and the Battlefield 1 main theme. But what does it mean? Well, if you now go to the main menu and customize your soldier dog tags, you'll now have unlocked the dog tag called the Room. So wear it, show it off with pride. I have a feeling though that this isn't the end of this particular story. Where could it lead us to next? I'm sure that we'll find out very soon. And that's all for today folks, a big thanks to the Battlefield Easter egg community on Discord for figuring this out. If you want to get involved with more hunts in the future, I've linked their Discord down in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like, if you didn't, a dislike, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.